Pretty amazing indeed. Now, if you've been watching this program over the past couple of years, you've probably heard quite a bit about one of the greatest natural resources in the area, the Connecticut River, and how the MDC is committed to lowering the nitrogen levels in the Connecticut River. A key will be upgrading the water treatment facility in South Hartford, which stands right by the river. The work is complex, but it's well underway.
That's the site of a former composting facility that the district ran in the 90s that composted the solids as a means of disposal. And we are demolishing right now the foundation of it that was left to make way for new aeration tanks and clarifiers to give us more capacity to remove nitrogen from the wastewater. Well, the work that's going to occur at the Hartford Water Pollution Control Facility is important for several reasons. First is so that we can further reduce nitrogen from the waste that comes from the humans, the population that we serve. It's inherent to the wastewater. The issue with nitrogen when it reaches the river is that it can stimulate plant growth or consumes oxygen. To comply with the Department of Environmental Protection's general nitrogen permit, by 2014 we have a certain limit of pounds per day that we cannot exceed to the Connecticut River of nitrogen. It's great to get going on what will be approximately a decade-long project that will expend a significant amount of our ratepayer resources, and we're very confident that at the end we'll have a state-of-the-art facility that will be able to treat all the wastewater to a very high level, operate safely, and also very cost effectively.
Of course, at the core of all work done at the MDC is serving you, the customer. And 2010 saw a lot of work done in improving this area. A new customer service center opened, and of course, we were here to make sure you knew all about it.
Hello, how are you? Welcome to MDC Customer Service. How may I help you?
Welcome to the MDC Customer Service Center. This is our customer service area where we have 6 customer service reps who are here from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock Monday through Friday, and we'll try to service any questions or concerns that customers may have regarding billing, regarding all water issues, regarding operational issues, regarding questions from anything that we do with our garbage facility and our wastewater facilities. Every inquiry that we have kind of runs through here and then gets pushed out to other departments. As you can see, we have a nice workstation with petitions that we've put up in between to try to limit the noise between customers so they can hear the customer service reps much better than in the past.
Good afternoon, MDC Customer Service. It is Cynthia.
We've also upgraded our telephones recently for a new system which has allowed us to have a wireless headset for our customer service reps to be able to talk to customers and not put people on hold when they need to go to get a document or a file from a cabinet. So we're able to still continue a conversation with the customer and limit the holding time. So it's improved the customer service quality. Our reps are becoming more knowledgeable with some field training that we've implemented. They're going into the field, into operations field, so that they're gaining more knowledge, so when they talk to customers, they're able to actually have field knowledge and have more credibility as what we're trying to provide for our customers. Our reps are going to have that picture in their head and be able to explain things to our customers much better than we have in the past. This way here, there'll always be someone in this room that'll have some sort of training and knowledge that may be able to help each other or a customer while they're on the phone.
You've probably seen the signs or driven past a construction site, and that's because the Clean Water Project is well underway with its construction phase. Now, quite a bit of activity took place in 2010. The focus has been on rehabilitate, replace, and repair. Here's a review.
Now, 1840, Hartford was on the cutting edge for a lot of the pipes that are underground, way ahead of many of the other cities in the United States. We have many pipes today that were built prior to the Civil War that are still active, that are still working very fine, with one problem: they're just not big enough. Back then, Hartford, like many other of the older cities, has one pipe to serve several purposes. Back then, when they were built, they really only were serving one purpose, and that was to take care of the stormwater that fell. The streets were pretty much soil, so they would get muddy. And the other thing, too, that was used to wash away was what the horses left behind, and none of us want to step in. So that was really what those pipes were for. As the quality of life became improved itself, we had, we have bathrooms, we have internal plumbing, and we started getting more and more sophisticated in how to take care of that. But unfortunately, Hartford, like many of the older cities, did not go to a dual system. The Hartford system, there's only one pipe, and it takes care of the sanitary waste and the stormwater. Our surrounding towns, that there's 7 other members of towns of the MDC, they have a dual system, 2 pipes in the ground that take care of the stormwater and 1 for sanitary. Our program is designed to put in a second pipe in Hartford so that, again, there's 2 pipes doing dual system. And someone will say, well, why do you need 2 pipes? Well, right now, we get all this water, clean water and storm water that comes in from roof drains, it comes in from sump pumps. It all goes into this one pipe, and it all goes to our treatment plant. And we are paying a lot of money for the processes, the people that are operating these plants, the chemicals that we use for treating clean water. So if we can remove the clean water and let that go to the water bodies, the brooks, the rivers, lakes, the have you, we would only treat the wastewater, and there our money is used more effectively. So that is the reason that we're here. And in 2006, as you said, Eric, we had a program where we went out into a lot of the towns to explain to them what this program was all about. And we were very successful in that. It's not too often that you have a vote that allows you to spend the kind of money that we're spending to improve it. But I think everyone realized that this is for the benefit of everybody, not only now, but also the generations to come, because we are cleaning up the environment for everybody that's going to follow us, and that's, I think, part of what we need to do.
Obviously, as populations in area increase, then the demand for
absolutely.
more waste handling and sewage increases as well.
Absolutely. When we first started back, again, in the 1840s, I believe there was about 10 to 30,000 people in this area. We've grown to well over 400,000. Wow. So you can see that the intensity of that, the industrialization that we have in this, it requires us to treat things differently than just letting it go into a water body. Back then, that was the accepted way of disposing of waste. The MDC in the last 10 years has spent, the last 15 years has spent over $100 million to improve a lot of the problems that we have. Unfortunately, that's not enough. Right now, we have these, what we're calling the CSOs, those are combined sewer overflows. These are structured overflows, which means that they are like safety valves to protect the system so that when we get a 1/4 inch of rain here in the Hartford area, it taxes all of our pipes. And if we don't have some kind of a relief, a safety valve, the system will get damaged to the point where it's very expensive to replace. That's where the problem occurs, because the backups will go into people's basements, will go into the streets, will go into backyards. That's what we want to get rid of, because it's not healthy, it's not right, and that's what we're working to do. We have 38 of them in the city of Hartford. We have 8 more in the surrounding areas. The federal government, through the EPA, has given us an order and has given us the time period to get it taken care of. The Connecticut Department of Environmental Protection has also given us an order to take care of the similar problems that we have in the other towns. So you can see that it's a very, very massive project, and it's very challenging, and we're really happy that we're able to contribute to the betterment of the area.